Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nadia. I'm a Vedic astrologer and psychic medium. So today we are going to talk about the energy update between 16th of April until 22nd of April, which means within 1 week period. As usual, I will divide my explanation into several parts and the timestamp in the description box along with my personal details if you're interested to book a personal reading with me. So, okay, you can see right now we've been having a party here in Pisces. Well, everyone's still there partying, technically, many planets, right? But at least Sun went out of Pisces sign. Yeah, and then Venus and Mercury, obviously, you can see them now moving direct. Okay. So what's going on in this stellium right now that Saturn is gaining strength and indulging more in the sign of Pisces. Now it's 2 degree. Mercury here is getting cancellation of debilitation because Venus here in the maximum power also because it's exalted is actually in maximum is in Revati, but it's still considered to be exalted. Just the fact that Venus is in Pisces sign, all right? And what does that mean when we have such constellation going on? Number one, communication. If you've been having any issues, any problems related to communication, expression, or just like being open up with yourself or letting people being open about themselves, the constellation right now gives a lot of relief. Okay, that's mean whatever meant to happen, it's supposed to happen, and especially we are closing up right now the cycle of Pisces and Virgo. All right, for the next 8 years from now. Okay, so it's indicate that the communication, intellectual skill, self-expression, whatever you want, whatever you need, these days somehow, some more, you will have a full power and push to go for it and execute it and achieve it, especially also by Mars here being in water sign. So we have a lot of focus on water. When we have a lot of focus on water, it means the person here will take an action decision based on their heart space, love, affection, what I really feel it's meant for me. Okay. So whatever outcome that we're gonna get in the next period, it will be based on our emotional satisfaction more than common sense and logical outcome of it. All right, maybe we can do things which is out of, again, out of common sense. It's just not practical thing. But again, at least I know that this is what aligned with my heart. This is what aligned with my emotion. Okay. Venus exalted. Usually because Venus just moved retrograde and then moved direct again. That's mean there can start to have some past life theme will get resolved. If we during the retrograde, okay, Venus here retrograding, okay, Venus retrograde, it's covering up for you what was the problem, was the issue. Now when it moves direct, it will give you the solution. So any relationship issues, problems during the upcoming period, there is a potential to get solved. If there any relationship breakup or ending that unable until this moment to find a solution out of it, perhaps that's the ending of but of the relationship or the cycle. Okay, because always remember we are actually activating the dushtana houses. All right, it has to do with death and rebirth. Therefore new relationship will get rebirth during this time, and all pattern and connection can go through some death condition. All right, the theme of this may continue actually until May, once Rahu to move out of Virgo and Pisces axis and get into Leo and Aquarius, which means we're going to start a new era. Now, one thing and distinction that's going on also, there is a Kala Sarpa Yoga going on, right? Okay, let me just read it from the perspective of Aries. One second. Let me just make it like this. Here we go. Okay, so Kala Sarpa Yoga actually going on between this dynamic of Pisces and Virgo node, regardless of moon, because moon anyways will be moving every 2 days. So that means there will be coinciding some days where moon gonna be on this side, right? So Kala Sarpa Yoga happens is when all the planet falls and sits in one side, all right, and then Rahu Ketu holds the lowest degree. Venus, true enough, it's right now is the lowest degree, but when it's progressing, it will start to showing us full picture of Kala Sarpa Yoga. And when Moon also moving to other side, that's gonna be a highlighted period, which means gonna be next week. Kala Sarpa Yoga. So Kala Sarpa. So that's mean the planets are hammered between Rahu and Ketu. It shows a karmic period. If in your chart you have mild, even a mild Rahu Ketu axis as Kala Sarpa, right, or Kala Amrit, even a mild one, you may feel that this period is slightly distant or quite heavy in nature. It also means destined event, destined point, destined people, death, rebirth, whatever you want to call it. It will start to show up itself. Somehow, if you already have such stellium in your chart, it can make you feel slightly disoriented, or all of us actually gonna feel slightly disoriented in the next period. But perhaps heavily will be for people who have a slight Kala Sarpa Yoga in their chart. That means you have a heavy Rahu Ketu energy. Okay. So it shows again ending of things, all right? Unexpected issues, unexpected problem may come up during this period, or unexpected relief may happen during this period, all right? If let's say, for example, you are going through Rahu Ketu, okay, let me put it in this way. People who are gonna feel it the most. So people who are gonna feel it the most are if you are going to Mahadasha or Antradasha of Rahu Ketu, obviously, or planet sitting in Pisces, in Pisces, in Pisces, okay? Or even if let's say, not even Antradasha, let's say even Priyantradasha, okay? You may feel something about it. If your Mahadasha, Antradasha, Priyantradasha actually sitting with Rahu, maybe you're not going through Rahu itself, but the planet sits with Rahu or Ketu, you may able to feel the Kala Sarpa Yoga that life this period is out of your control, out of your hand, and things just unfold in the way how it's supposed to be. Now, in which direction it's taking you, it depends on your Rahu Ketu where it's placed. So if let's say, for example, your Rahu Ketu is sitting actually in the 12th and 6th house, that means if you've been having issues and problems related to traveling, for example, issues with family, let's say, or even dispute work paper that you need to be done and need to finish, then it shows that this period showing a karmic that you will be able to finalize it. If let's say your Rahu Ketu is here, it shows if you've been facing any issues and problems related to work, home, family, property, etc., power, then it shows there will be a karmic event going on in these two axes. Okay. Again, if let's say, for example, you've been wanting to get married or having been relationship issues, okay, or how you identify yourself, your personality, your character, this Kala Sarpa Yoga will kind of gives you finalizing the problems related to these two houses. So Kala Sarpa is equal to finalizing things. So things gonna get finalized for you maximum until the mid of July, because it can carry on even when Rahu Ketu is sitting here. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for listening. Wishing you all the best. Stay good and be good. See you soon. Bye.